actually. Gameplay-wise, it feels worse. It feels clunky.
I was hoping to see you.
Let's see how it looks visually, though. Let's see if Fig is fixed.
Finally. Minister
Oh, he looks
Spavin
fixed
talks
slightly.
more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago.
So it really does
Anyway,
fix him.
he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Alright. We have the book.
The room is called the Map Chamber,
So-
by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham.
Alright, we'll
Forward to
go
meeting
through
him.
this, but if it turns
How
into
did
actual
this
combat...
Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Pete.
Of course Peeves would. It's so nice to be able to get these chests. It's like, I'm invisible. I'm stuff. Oh, apparently Fig becomes invisible too when you cast that spell. Interesting. That's handy. Roll! Run! Roll down the steps? Nope, okay.
Lovely to see you both.
Apparently the flute powder lady can still see us. Yeah, what? Oh, that he becomes invisible too?
To think it was beneath us all this time.
Oh look, it's the Templar symbol. It must be so evil. Oh no.
This looks promising.
It's so pretty.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over
How can you
here,
tell? Oh, I
the
can see it
Forbidden
now.
Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
I really hate my character's look right now. He looks so goofy.
If only you were here to see this.
Who?
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, See
I don't
now
know what
why
the
you
island
needed to
is.
return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Sort of.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more
I
well-traveled
sadly
than
don't
you
have
might
any
think.
water.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I mean, I have
You said
water,
that
but
you
I
know
just
that
don't
tower.
know. I don't want to get up to
What
get
can you
it.
tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
Oh, I'm starting
I'll
to
find
get
you at the
really
tower
warm right
as
now.
soon as I
Like
can.
melty.
Until then, be
Somebody
careful,
help.
and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Well, Professor, I've already broken the rule that you set about not telling people in the first place about this by telling Sebastian.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defender, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
So I don't think you're very happy about that, Professor, but I also haven't told you, so I guess it doesn't matter.